I am grateful once again. I am grateful to be here one more again. One more again. That's right. I'm grateful and appreciative that Elohim had decided that I, myself, and you all here in the Adar are allowed to be here with one mind, one goal, to be saved. Those that are here to be saved. That's what I mean. Romans 15 and 4. I appreciate Charlotte Bostic. Romans 15 and 4. Let's start at verse 1. Romans 15 and 1. Listen.
We then that are strong.
We. Key on that word. We. Who?
We then.
Are the we that's being discussed. Everybody, the whole of us. Who's being discussed? What we are we talking about? Is it talking about? Is it talking about, as Charles Boston said, the Islam, Christianity, Baptist? Who is we that's being discussed? Yes, sir.
We then that are strong.
We then. Looking for some strong Ahky that will toe the line. That might bend, but they won't break. That won't give up so easily. Looking for those Ahkuth that will remain strong and not fall to fashion, hairstyles, hair colors, makeup. Looking for some strong mishpachah. Yes, sir.
We then that are strong.
Looking for the we that's being discussed here. Is it everybody? No way, no how. No, not speaking to everyone. So I hope that you're included in this small group, Matthew. Matthew chapter 5. I want to know where the mishpachah are located. Ooh. Work with me. Ooh, yuck. Matthew chapter 5, verse 16. Yes, sir.
Let your Aura so shine before unashamed.
Let your what?
Aura.
How about your conversation?
Let your Aura so shine before unashamed.
Yes, sir.
That they may see your true work and kabul.
Looking for those who are producing to work, living a true life. I know that it doesn't apply to everyone. Unfortunately, it should apply, but it doesn't apply to everyone in this room, in this body. But it should. It should. Unfortunately, there are still some cheating, some lying, some backbiting, some defrauding still occurring after all this time, after all these sermons, after all these messages. We still haven't all come to one mind. That's unfortunate. Continue.
And Kabul, your Abba, which is in Shamayim. Think not that I am come to destroy the Torah or the Nabaim. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till Shamayim and Arat's pass,
Yes.
one jot
Yes.
or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the Torah till all be fulfilled.
Yes.
Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least.
Who does it give an age? Does it specify height, skin color? Does it specify salary or income? No, it does not. It says whosoever. Yes, sir.
Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments.
Yes.
He shall teach anashim. So
Got some folks in here breaking them. Shame, shame, shame. Yes, sir.
and shall teach anashim so. And shall teach anashim so.
Yes.
He shall be called the least.
He shall be called what?
The least in the Malkuth.
Popular. No, he should be called popular.
The least in the Malkuth of Shamayim.
Now he should be called preacher.
He shall be called the least.
Now he shall be called missionary.
The least.
Least. Not greatest, not the most, not the highest, but least.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
In the Malkuth of Shamayim.
Yes.
But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the Malkuth of Shamayim.
Yes. Tahlim 43. So we're looking for some strong Ahky and Ahkuth, looking for some strong beneath, young brothers, young sisters that won't fall prey to other students, other kids, the popular kids, the faster kids. Ooh. Tahlim 43. Verse 1. Tahlim 43 and 1. So I'm looking for some mishpachah that'll stand the test of time, that won't back down, that won't give up in the slightest of adversities, troubles. Somebody's vehicle is about to be driven off without their permission. Tahlim 43, verse 1. Listen.
Shafet me, O Elohim, and plead my cause against, and Rasha nation, O deliver me from the deceitful and the unsadak ish, for thou art the Elohim of my strength.
Is that Rasha me? Is that help? Or minister? Where's that Rasha?
O deliver me from the deceitful
Yes, sir.
and unjust ish,
Yes.
for thou art the Elohim of my strength. Why dost thou cast me off? Why go I mourning because of the oppression of the enemy?
Yes, sir.
O send out thy Aur,
See now what?
send out thy Aur,
Looking for some Ahky and some Ahkuth that'll be lights, that'll be something positive to look at, to listen to watch. Looking for some mishpachah that'll be positive in this negative world, society, this hypocritical society Lion and King society, looking for some light for my young people. Yes, sir.
Oh, send out thy Aur and thy Amat. Let them.
Somebody said, well, who will go for me? Who will go for me to deliver this light, to be a light? Who will make the inroads to be a light? The sacrifice to be a light. Who's going to go for me? Who's going to step up? Yes, sir.
Let them lead me. Let them bring me unto thy Kudash hill and to thy tabernacle.
Yes, sir.
Then will I go unto the altar of Elohim.
Then will I go. Yes, sir.
Unto Elohim my exceeding joy.
Yes.
Yea, upon the harp.
So those that the light, those that will be the light of Elohim. Read that last verse. Yes, sir.
Then will I go unto the altar of Elohim.
Yes, sir.
Unto Elohim my exceeding joy.
Yes, sir. So those that will take the light, be the light, exemplify the light, or the Dabarim of Elohim, those that will make the sacrifice to be that light, to be a light. This is not, we will understand that this is not grievous. This is not a hard task. Not a hard task. Not a hard task. So those that will be this light will find joy. This won't be hard. This won't be something that I'm going to fight. The Amat, I'm not going to fight the Amat. Two plus 2 is 4. 6 plus 6 is 12. That's truth. What sense does it make for me to argue somebody, oh, that's not right. That's not correct. But if you take time, lay out 4 matchsticks, lay out 4 books, lay out 4 textbooks, lay out 4 Krispy Kreme donuts. Count it up. What you got? 4. Here, and what they call the United States, across the seas, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Amat is the same. The Amat is the same wherever you go. Wherever you go. Continue.
Yea, upon the harp will I tahala thee.
Yes, sir.
O Elohim, my Elohim.
Mm-hmm.
Why art thou cast down, O my Nephash, and why art thou disquieted within me?
Yes, sir.
Hope in Elohim.
Do what?
Hope in Elohim.
When you're backbiting, when you're lying and stealing, when you're defrauding, hold that thought. Chapter 8. So when you're backbiting, you're stealing, defrauding, conniving, doing underhanded things, I can see by your actions, by your conversation, that there's no joy in you. There's really not. There's really no appreciation for the Dabarim. There's really no total commitment or acceptance of the debar. But I can tell by your actions, your speech. Yes, sir. Aria 8. Aria 8, 15. Start with verse 13. Yes, sir.
They on the rock are they which, when they hear, receive the debar with joy.
Oh, start at 12. Yes, sir.
Those by the wayside are they that hear, then cometh Satan to take away the debar.
That's what some of us, that's what some of you are. You've been in this way 5 years, 5 months, 5 weeks. You've been tuning in for decades. Well, not decades, but years. Well, I've been here for a few years. But I decided some 34 years ago that this is what I was going to commit myself to, because I saw the truth that came from the debar. I said, man, I can't fight this thing. I stepped to the left, stepped to the right, back up. Man, that truth is all around me. There's no getting around it. No getting around the debar of Elohim. You can try it. You can create your own words, your own books, your own chapters, your own manuscripts. But the debar is right all by itself. It's Sadiq all by itself. You don't have to add to it. You don't have to subtract from it. Just live it. Just accept it. Just grab hold with it. Grab hold to the debar with all toes, all your toes, all your fingers, and your thumbs. Grab hold to it. This thing is right. This thing is right. I believe with all my love that this is right. I have no doubt about this debar. I have no doubt about this way. No doubt whatsoever. I believe this. Elohim has given me permission, or allowed me to, like I said, be here for, or walk this journey for 34 years. Initially, though, I had no intention whatsoever, no desire whatsoever to be in a religion for a lifetime. But again, when the bar started coming, when the Ahkuth started coming, I said, I can't fight this. I had to go full throttle. Aria, chapter 8, verse 13. Yes?
Those by the wayside are they that hear, then cometh Satan and
Yes.
taketh away the debar out of their lives.
Yes, sir. Don't let your family members, don't let your situations, your lack, your shortages, your car that smokes, your car that won't start, your house that may have a leak or two, just for the moment. Don't let your co-workers that seemingly have it all together, don't let that pull you from the debar. They need a light, because they're not in the light. They don't have no inkling of the Ahkuth that's out there, that's out here. So they're going back to and fro. To and fro. They're going from side to side. Trying to find peace, trying to find truth. But only he won't allow them to find it. So I say hold fast. I say hold fast. When they fall, they're going to need somebody, or they're going to see somebody that's still holding firm, holding fast. I had a young brother in 95. He said, Malcolm, I see you standing. I said, what? I said, I've been watching you. He said, I see you standing. I said, I appreciate that. He said, well, no matter what comes, what policies are made by the supervisor, by the owner, you don't move. I said, brother, I got truth. I'm not moving. I got truth. I'm not moving. So I appreciate that. So somebody's watching. Somebody is watching. I'm asking you what you're going to do. What are you doing? How you living?
That's right.
How you living? Yes, sir.
Lest they should believe and be saved.
Yeah, start over.
Those by the wayside, they that hear.
Yes, sir.
Then cometh Satan, takes away the bar out of their lives,
Yes, sir.
lest they should believe and be saved.
Yes, sir.
They on the rock are they which, when they hear,
They that are on a what?
the rock,
A solid foundation. Romans 14. Romans 15. Verse 4. Romans 15 and 4. So I'm looking for light. I'm looking for Ahky, Ahkuth. That will go through. That will persevere. That will persevere. There are persevering. There are persevering. Yes, sir.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime
Yes.
were written for our learning.
Written for what?
Our learning.
Written for what?
Our learning.
Yes, sir.
That we, through patience
Yes.
and comfort of the scriptures,
Yes, sir.
might have hope.
Comfort of the scriptures. Comfort. So we have to have the bar to get that comfort, that patience, that hope. Got to have it. Got to have it. Yes, sir.
Now the Elohim of patience and consolation grant you to be like-minded one toward another according to Mashiach Yahusha.
I'm looking for somebody that's like-minded, that has that same mind that I have, that no matter what policies are instituted, no matter how many work days they say you have to work on Shabbat, no matter how many holidays are celebrated, and they want to include you, look for somebody that's going to stand. Somebody that's going to not waver. Somebody that won't waver. But stand flat-footed. Flat-footed. So I'm not moving. I'm not shaking. Not shaking. My knees not shaking. Standing flat-footed on the side 13. Flat-footed. Mr. Kennedy called my feet skis. I let him go with that. I let him go with that. Are we at 8? Are we at 8? Continue.
they on the rock are they which, when they hear,
Yes, sir.
receive the bar with joy.
They do what?
Receive the bar with joy.
Receive it to the bar with what?
With joy.
Joy. Looking for somebody that says, I enjoy this. I want this Debar. I want this Amat. Looking for someone that won't change their behavior and attitude when families show up from out of town. When neighbors come, say, oh, is that you? Is that what you do? Is that where you go? Is that what you wear? Somebody that's going to do it with joy. Yes, sir.
And these have no root, which for a while believe, and in time of temptation fall away.
Jacob, they call it James. James 1, and let's go at 12. Might be on down. Jacob 1 and 12. James 1 and 12. Listen.
Barak is the Ish that endureth temptation.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Barak. Blessed. Yes.
Barak is the Ish that endureth temptation.
That does what? Give up at the first sign.
That endureth.
Gives up on the second wave.
That endureth.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of Caid.
But you got to be tried, though, right? You have to be tried. You're not going to get around being tried. You're not going to try to go down the street, then cut over, and then come back, and then double back. No, ma'am, no, sir. You can't get around this. You can't get around suffering or being tried. Ma'am, sir, children, I'm here to tell you, you're going to be tried. You're going to be tried. Something or someone, something's coming up. Something's coming up that we weren't expecting or looking for. Yes, sir. So something's coming. Yes, sir. So we're asking you to endure. Challenging you to endure. Challenging you to endure. When we were at Coco Cabana, I had a few challenges presented to me. I said, whoa, you don't challenge me? I said, I'd take you up on that challenge. I'd take you up on that challenge. So I've been going strong for 11 months. Yes, sir. So looking for somebody that's going to endure the challenges. Endure the challenges. Yes, sir.
Which the Adon have Shaba to them that have him.
Yes, sir.
Let no Ish say when he is tempted, I am tempted of Elohim.
Yes, sir.
For Elohim cannot be tempted.
Trying to blame God for something you didn't do, that you should have done, or that you should have known. So it wasn't my fault. It was God's fault, or Elohim's fault. Yeah, it was God's fault, but it wasn't Elohim's fault. Your false gods, false idols, that's whose fault it was. Had it been the Abarim, the order of the bar, you would have stood. You would have stood. Accepted the bar, you would have stood. Yes, sir.
For Elohim cannot be tempted with Rasha.
Yes.
neither tempteth he any ish.
Right.
But every ish is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed.
So that's the key. Know what your weakness is. And if you can, avoid it. If you can't, what is it, muscle up or fortify yourselves. Fortify yourselves. You're not strong yet as you want to be, so you brace yourself because you know it's coming. You know they're coming. You know it's coming. Yes, sir.
Then when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth kata.
Yes, sir.
And kata, when it is finished,
Get out the sin business. Get out the kata business. Warning you again. Nobody knows what tomorrow brings except Elohim. Nobody knows what tomorrow, nobody knows what state of mind you'll be in, what your health will be, what the situation will be. So stand fast with the amount that you have now, that you've been taught. Yes, sir.
when it is finished, bringeth forth moot.
Yes, sir.
Do not err.
And you don't want to die in Qatar. You don't want to die being a transgressor. You don't want to move. Ahky and Ahkuth, children, you don't want to die being a transgressor, being in Qatar. Yes, sir.
Do not err, my Ahab Ak. Every two Barak and Tamim Barak is from above.
Yes, sir.
And cometh down from the Abba of Aur, with whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning.
Yes.
Of his own will begat he us with the debar of Amat.
Yes, sir. Tomorrow what?
Of Amat.
Yes, sir. So leave your theories, your own personal theories, your own personal opinions, your final calls, and your Christian observers. Toss them, if not in the trash, close to it, so they can pick it up. Stand on, stay with this debar. Yes, sir.
That we should be a kind of first fruits of his creatures.
That who?
That we should be a kind of first fruits of his creatures.
Remember, initially I said, who is the we that's being discussed, that's been identified, that's been manifested as lights? Who is the we that are the first fruits? Looking for a mishpachah, Ahky and Ahkuth, that will stand up and take the reins. Yes, sir.
Wherefore, my Ahab Akim, let every ish be swift to hear.
Oh, I like that. This was, when I first started this journey, this walk, this verse right here is what stuck with me. This is the first verse that stuck with me. Be what?
Be swift to hear.
So if you're being swift to hear, what does that mean? Ahky, what does that mean, to be swift to hear? Listen. All right, you said something? Oh. Not talking. Somebody else? Readiness of mind. Be ready. Be swift to hear. Be ready. 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 Be prepared. receive instruction, direction, a mot. Be ready to receive beneficial instructions, beneficial directions that will help you survive or to grow. Be ready to hear. Yes, sir.
Slow to speak.
Slow to speak. Slow to speak. Some people have way too loose of lips. Talk too fast, too quick, too much without being patient. Without being patient. Yes, sir.
Slow to wrath.
Yes, sir.
For the wrath of Ish worketh not the Siddiq of Elohim.
Say it again.
For the wrath of Ish worketh not the Siddiq of Elohim.
You let anger overtake you, your temper. You let your emotions overtake you. It controls you. You don't control it. That's an error. That's going to hurt you in the long run. That's going to hurt you by allowing emotions to run wild or control you or take you or cause you to say something, cause you to do something. That's going to be to your ruin. Yes, sir.
Wherefore, lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness.
Superfluity, Ahky? Excess. That's right. Yes.
And receive with meekness the engrafted debar, which is able to save your nefesh.
Yes, sir. Able to save, able to do what?
Which is able to save your nefesh.
Yes, sir.
But be ye doers of the debar.
Be what?
But be ye doers of the debar.
I'm looking for a light. I'm looking for the light. I'm looking for individuals that will represent Elohim, that will represent steadfastness, that represents positive nature, positive behavior, positive attitude. I'm looking for a light. I'm looking for lights, plural. Yes, sir.
And not hearers only,
Yes, sir.
deceiving your own selves.
Deceiving your own selves. You lying. You don't have the Almighty in you. I can tell by your actions. I can tell by your speech. I can tell by the way you conduct yourselves. You're a little short. You need I want to say a filling up of a month of steadfastness, amunah. Yes, sir.
For if any be a hearer of the debar and not a doer,
Yes, sir.
he is like unto a Ish beholding his natural pani
Yes, sir.
in a mirror.
Yes, sir.
For he beholdeth himself and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of Ish he was.
Yes, sir.
But whoso looketh into the Tamim Torah
Yes, sir.
of liberty
Yes.
and continueth therein,
Continue. I'm looking for somebody that's going to endure. Somebody that is enduring. I'm looking for you. Not me personally, but your brothers, your sisters, your co-workers. They're looking. They're looking at you. They're looking at you. Yes, sir.
He being not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the work,
Yes, sir.
this Ish shall be Barak in his deed.
Yes, sir.
If any Ish among you seem to be religious,
Yes.
and bridleth not his tongue,
Oh, trouble. Yes, sir. Trouble. This identifies too many of us. Borrow not his tongue. Yes, sir.
but deceiveth his own lob,
Deceive your own heart. Yes. Continue.
this Ish religion is vain.
Yes.
Pure religion and undefiled before Elohim and the Abba is this.
Pure. The definition, Ahky? Pure. Define the word pure. Without fault? Without contaminants? Yeah. Looking for some Ahky and Ahkuth that are not double-tongued. Hypocrites. Not hypocrites. Not defrauders. Yes, sir.
Pure religion and undefiled before Elohim and the Abba is this.
Yes.
To visit the fatherless and widows in their affliction,
Yes.
and to keep himself unspotted from the arats.
Unspotted. Unspotted. That's my time. I appreciate it. Thank you, Hadu, Chris, Duval. That's my time. Turn it back over to Charlotte Boston.